Hello everyone, this is Gary Gravador and you are watching the Pageant Lounge. Here are the top news this week. Dindy Pajares, a 27-year-old beauty queen from Bataan, Philippines, left Manila yesterday via Philippine Airlines PR-126 bound for JFK in New York, where she connected to her flight to Poland to join the other candidates of Miss Supranational 2021. Dindy won the title of Miss Supranational Philippines 2021 10 days ago after receiving the highest number of votes from her fellow candidates at Miss World Philippines. Pajares said that she started joining beauty pageants at the age of 10. However, in the 18 years of her competing pageants prior to Miss World Philippines, she always lost and felt like she did not belong. After her last pageant at Binibini, she decided to take a break from chasing her dream of winning a crown and becoming a beauty queen. She was ready to live a life away from pageantry until a Europe trip in 2019 brought her back on track. She chanced upon the Trevi Fountain in Italy and made a wish to ask for guidance on her new path in life away from pageantry and to travel back to Europe. Little did she know that after 2 years, she would be crowned Miss Supranational Philippines 2021 and will in fact fly back to Europe to compete for the Miss Supranational 2021 pageant for the Philippines. The finals night of the Miss Supranational 2021 pageant will take place on August the 21st of this year.
Finally in Poland. Hi guys! I'm here with Philippines and Malta. We are already in Poland. Philippines have like 3 days probably, and Malta 2 hours. And I will 2 days, but we are happy to be finally in Poland. We're driving to the hotel. We want to practice our Polish pronunciation, so you have to say hello. Mała Polska.
Hello, Mała Polska.
Your turn.
Hello, Mała Polska.
Did we say it right?
The Miss World Philippines organization announced on Monday, August the 2nd, that it decided to postpone its coronation night indefinitely until further notice. The announcement comes days before Metro Manila, where the pageant was supposed to happen, is set to be placed under Enhanced Community Quarantine, or ECQ, until August the 20th. ECQ is the strictest form of lockdown in the Philippines. This is the third time in 2021 that the Miss World Philippines organization has moved or postponed the date of their coronation night. They first announced that the finals would be held on July 11th, but later moved the date. The Binibini Pilipinas pageant, which selects the country's representative to Miss International, held their finals on July 11th. Miss World Philippines was supposed to crown a new set of title holders on July 25th, but decided to postpone it to August 8th after Metro Manila was placed on tighter pandemic restrictions due to spikes in COVID-19 cases. The government announced its plan to place the National Capital Region under ECQ on July 30th to prepare for a possible surge in COVID-19 cases due to the Delta variant. The organization had skipped a 2020 edition due to the COVID-19 pandemic. For the first time ever, a beauty pageant will take place on a cruise ship, and it's the next Miss Universe Brazil, which will happen from November 2nd till the 14th. All registered contestants will be evaluated by photos, videos, interviews, and popular votes. 27 girls will be selected to represent the 26 Brazilian states, plus the federal district.
A Promoação, maior produtora de festivais e cruzeiros temáticos do mundo, abre as portas para o Miss Universo Brasil. É isso mesmo, o Miss Universo Brasil está de cara nova. Pela primeira vez na história, o concurso mais importante do país será realizado a bordo de um transatlântico. Com certeza faremos um concurso jamais visto a bordo do cruzeiro temático de Bel Marques Vambora pro Mar. Dá pra imaginar isso? Não vejo a hora de ver esse confinamento de misses junto ao maior carnaval a bordo de um temático.
For the first time in Miss Universe history, Israel will host the 2021 Miss Universe pageant in December, according to the Ministry of Tourism. The pageant will be held in Eilat. We in Israel are delighted to host the 70th anniversary celebrations of the iconic Miss Universe pageant, says Tourism Minister Yoel Razvozov. He adds, I fully hope that in December we will be celebrating not only the new Miss Universe here in Israel, but most importantly, the end of the world pandemic. I wish all participants good health and good luck, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. After 11 years partnership, the Beauty of Africa International Pageant, whose headquarters is in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, has taken prompt action to terminate their contract with one of their international franchises, the Miss Supranational. In a statement issued by the director of the pageant, Engineer Daniel Opoene, he stated that the decision was made due to the continuous discrimination of African delegates at the competition and continued increase in their license fees. According to him, an international pageant like Miss Supranational ought to be fair and accommodating to all races, irrespective of the country or continent. The big league international pageants for women, such as Miss World, Miss Universe, Miss International, and Miss Earth, shows no sign of prejudice while choosing their queens every year. For nearly a decade now, Miss Supranational organization has chosen most of their winners from other continents, neglecting African representatives. It defeats the organization's transparency and fair judgment claim. The statement also revealed that the brand has replaced the Miss Supranational with another international franchise, the Miss Multinational, which they deemed is an appropriate and more prestigious pageant competition. The organization insisted that the termination was a mutual consension and, as a matter of fact, have released the franchise contract to another reliable Nigerian pageant organizer, which is the Silverbird Group, the producer of Most Beautiful Girl in Nigeria. Last August 3rd, Miss South Africa organization just announced their top 10 finalists for this year's Miss South Africa 2021. The top 10 finalists are Muratwe Masima, Chanel Hartzenberg, Katote Iman, Johnny Mulder, Kaylin Matthews, Bianca Bizaydinot, Lalela Mswane, Catherine Groenewald, Tiffany Francis, and Zimi Mabunzi. The Grand Finals will take place on October 16th of this year at the Grand West Arena in Cape Town, South Africa. Here are some of the candidates during their interview with Miss World 2014, Rolene Strauss.
This platform will mean so much to me, and I also do believe that it will not just mean a lot to me, but to generations to come. I believe as a leader, I understand my duty and my responsibility to stand up, to speak up, and to show up and to prepare the ground for our next generation.
What legacy would you like to leave behind at Miss South Africa?
A legacy of compassion and impact. I believe influencing others positively is something that is beautiful to leave behind.
What does this platform mean to you?
Miss South Africa is a platform that provides opportunity to women from all walks of life, but most importantly, opportunity to combat the narrative of conforming. Instead of conforming, we should embracing transforming.
Why did you decide to study law, and how are you planning to use this degree to better South Africa?
Well, at first I'd say I initially studied the degree because of its versatility. I really felt like it's a degree that really can introduce you to various fields, various industries, but lately I've really been appreciating how it knowledgeably allows me to advocate for the rights and protection of women in South Africa, and that's exactly at the core of what I believe in.
Yes. And what would this platform mean to you?
This platform would mean being one more woman to add to the amazing legacy that has been built by women like you, women like Shudu, in this organization. I actually thought yesterday it was so amazing that we get to be introduced right at the beginning of Women's Month, the month that means so much in our country, that reminds us of the amazing women that came before us, the amazing women that were bold and courageous and stood firm in what they believed in. And it would mean being a reminder to the rest of the South African women of who we are and just what we're capable of.
And finally, tomorrow, August the 8th, 2021, 68 women will vie for the title of Miss Philippines Earth 2021. It will be the 21st edition of Carousel Productions' Miss Philippines Earth pageant. Roxanne Allison Baines of Baguio City will crown her successor at the end of the virtual event. The coronation night will be aired by ABS-CBN at Kapamilya Channel. The pageant, like the 2020 version, will be held virtually due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
And I am the woman of the earth.